Hi, I'm the Scrub, and you're here for one reason. Well, he's finally done it. Vorthri and his 17 chins have finally decided to become a god. And I like to eat gods for breakfast. But this might be an all-you-can-eat buffet. Can I get the rest to go? I'm trying to watch my figure. Time to learn about the crown of the Immaculate. Simplified. Realm Razor is a room-wide AoE. Heavenly Host will spawn in 5 adds that will need to be defeated quickly. The Four Shames will cast Scold's Bridle, which is a small room-wide AoE, and the Venery will cast Holy Sword, which is a mini tank buster. Daybreak will create medium-sized AoEs underneath random players. Just dodge out of them to avoid them. 4 Meteor Towers will be created, which will need 1 player to stand in them to soak the damage of the tower. If the towers are missed, it will give the entire party a Vuln stack per missed tower. At the same time this goes out, Innocence will have a staring contest with the cast of Enthrall. If you're still looking at Innocence when the cast ends, you'll be hit with confusion and attack your fellow party members for several seconds. When the next set of adds are created, Innocence will jump into the middle of the room and cast Guiding Light. This will buff the adds and increase their damage dealt. Mechanics will begin to repeat until you get Innocence down below approximately 40% health. When Innocence teleports to the north end of the arena, he will begin to spam room-wide AoEs called Exalted Wing. He will continue to spam Exalted Wing until he cycles through his voice lines and you get him below 15% health. He will then perform Exalted Plumes, which will knock back all players and cause everyone to be down for the count. A short cutscene will play and phase 2 will begin. Oh no, he's hot! Righteous Bolt is a tank buster. The cast of Winged Reprobation will create 2 spears in the ground on either side of the arena. These spears will send out 3 straight line AoEs where the middle AoE will follow 1 random player. These will be sent out 3 times back to back before the spears will disappear. Just dodge the straight line AoEs as best you can. You'll get a Vuln stack per AoE you are hit by. If you realize that you are the one being targeted, you can move all the way to the opposite end of wherever Innocence is and maximize the safe zone for everyone else. The next cast of Winged Reprobation will create 1 spear in the middle of the arena. This spear will have a pattern of light in a curve that will mark where the spears will rain down. This curve will rotate like a hurricane being shown on the weather forecast, with the larger part of the curve moving forward. You'll need to position yourself behind the smaller side of the curve as it rotates around the arena. You can also stand on this outside line as there is a break in the curve where this line is. So you can stand on this line as it passes by and you'll also be safe. Innocence will then move to the middle of the room and cast Rightful Reprobation. This will create 8 straight line AoEs through the middle of the arena. You'll need to make sure that you stay away from these because after they fire once, they will go off again after the tank buster finishes casting. Getting hit by this will give you a physical vulnerability up debuff. Shadow Reaver is a room-wide AoE. Innocence will teleport to the northern end of the arena and become untargetable. A bar labelled Immaculate Authority will appear. If this bar fills up, the fight will enrage and you'll have to start again. 4 Shame adds will appear on the outside of the arena and 1 Venery in the middle. You'll need to target and quickly kill whichever ad has the distinct blue tether. The middle ad of Venery will start slow casting Holy Sword. If you do not kill the ad that is tethered before the cast finishes, it will be sacrificed to the Venery and it will perform a hard-hitting room-wide AoE called Guilty Verdict. This will also give everyone a stack of slashing resistance down. The Shame ads will also target random party members with medium-sized AoEs with the cast of Manacle. Dodge out of these to avoid them. If you get hit by these, you'll get a 30-second damage down. When all 4 ads have been defeated, the middle ad will become targetable. Burst it down quickly. When this ad has been defeated, Innocence will perform their ultimate called Flaming Sword. If you get more than 2 stacks of slashing resistance down, you'll have to use the tank limit break to survive this or pray that your shield healer knows what they're doing and protects you as best they can. When this goes off, Innocence will return to the arena. Innocence will move to the middle of the arena and cast God Ray. This will create 3 conal AoEs in a pattern with a safe zone between each one. These conal AoEs will radiate outwards all the way to the wall, so you'll need to quickly get into a safe zone to dodge these AoEs. There will be 3 patterns of this, so move between each safe zone as quickly as possible. Getting hit by any of these will give you a Vuln stack. After the 3rd one of these goes off, 1 player will get a line stack marker called Light Pillar. Group up to share the damage. The next cast of Winged Reprobation will be a combination of the spear with the 2 curve AoEs and the spear that will target 1 random player with straight line AoEs. You'll need to dodge these AoEs as best you can. Tanks, there will also be a tank buster in the middle of all this as well. Innocence will then move to one side of the arena and cast Beatific Vision. This will be a straight line proximity AoE. You'll need to get as far away from the straight line as possible to reduce the overall damage to you. This can one-shot you if you're too close to it. Tanks can cheese this with invulnerability if they wish to do so. During the next Rightful Reprobation, 4 random players will get a point-blank AoE called Drop of Light. Spread out and don't overlap these. From here, mechanics will begin to repeat until Innocence has been defeated. Congratulations, you have defeated Innocence. My name is the Scrub. Thank you for watching.